I get asked a lot about what it was like to walk with Jesus, the awe in their voices when they ask. I feel like they must picture me and Jesus just bathed in light and suspended in clouds, my gaze always magnetically locked on him. But it wasn't like that for the most part. He was just Jesus. Make no mistake, I mean, he was wise beyond his years, captivating beyond measure. But I walked with him, joked with him, ate food with him, and here we were again, sitting on the shore, eating and chatting with each other, like nothing had happened. Like little over a week ago, we hadn't walked into Jerusalem to an adoring crowd. Like we hadn't seen him perform miracle after miracle after miracle. Like he hadn't been handed over to the authorities and brutally executed. Like I hadn't denied him 3 times. Like he hadn't returned from the dead. Now that was surreal. Had that not all occurred, I would have thought maybe we would have gotten up from the shore that day just to continue our journey. More miracles, more teaching. But everything was different now. I was different. Could he really have forgiven me after everything? I mean, if you were him, would you? Maybe that's a stupid question. He's someone far greater, far better than you or I could ever be. I mean, he's the Son of God, Lord of all. So imagine my shock when he takes me aside and asks me if I love him more than anything else. I don't know what you mean. I don't know this guy. Yeah. Okay. I needed to own that. I could see it in his eyes. What point was there to denying it now? I mean, he could have looked at me with contempt, demanded that I leave and never come back. After all, what I did? I mean, it was as much a betrayal as what Judas had done. I love you. You know I do. What I wanted to hear more than anything else was, I know. I forgive you. But instead he says, feed my lambs. Wait, what? What was he doing? And before I can even ask, I mean, he looks at me again and he says, do you love me? I told you, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know him. Had I somehow failed again already? What was I missing? What didn't he understand? And the look in his eyes, was it forgiveness? No, not quite. It was warm, but questioning, searching. Why? He was the Son of God. Surely he already knew the answer. Yeah, Jesus, I love you. Take care of my sheep, he says. Now, he's the good shepherd. Why entrust anything to me? And with a look that pierced right through me, he asked me a 3rd time if I loved him. I neither know nor care about whoever this Jesus is. Was it foolish of me to believe that he'd ever see me as anything other than a traitor? No. I was different. I was empty. Emptied of that darkness. The man who only cared about protecting his own skin. The coward who so quickly turned on the one that he said that he would kill for, that man no longer felt like me. I assembled every shred of hope that I had managed to gather together in the days since his death, hoping he would see my heart. Nothing is hidden from you. I know that now. Lord, I love you. Words have weight. Repeated words even more so. I denied him 3 times, just as he said, me, his most faithful follower, a pretender. With 3 statements, I had driven a wedge between me and Jesus, and if it wasn't for this resurrection, that divide would have been forever. So him asking if I love him 3 times, it was just as binding. This was a forever choice. Feed my sheep, he says, a 3rd time. That was the cost. The task before me, a movement of God above like none the world has ever seen. before it was about to begin and fall to me, I will take care of it. Me, Peter, rash, stubborn, judgmental, broken, angry, hateful, cowardly, prideful, Peter. No, that's not right. That's not me. Not anymore. Love changes. I once said that I would kill for him. Now, I can say without a shred of hesitation, I will die for him.